It's time to stitch out the rainbow popsicle on our 2 scoops bench pillow. The rainbow popsicle is on page 23. I have all of the fabrics backed with fusible interfacing, and I have the batting. This popsicle is a pieced block and will be pieced right in the hoop. So let's stitch out the rainbow popsicle. I will go to embroidery and to my USB. Now I did not use embroidery software to combine the background and the embroidery file, so I will add them both separately. I will open the quilting bundle folder. This uses Food 5, block by block. And then I need the 4x4 size. I will hit set and then add and go to the embroidery files folder and choose a little rainbow pieced block and hit set. Now I have changed my hoop to a 5x7. I am just going to leave it centered. I am going to choose embroidery and then go to my minus plus needle. So I like this screen in case I need to move forward steps or stitches. But I'm not going to move this down like I typically do. And that's because this extra piece of muslin that I'm trying to use up best fit the hoop this way, and so the excess is actually coming off to the left hand side, so I don't need to move my design up or down to save on stabilizer. And so now the first step is going to do the placement of the batting. So I'm going to add my batting, and now I'm going to add my fabric because my batting's cut exactly to size. And because I didn't make any changes in software, I need to skip some steps. Again, these are totally optional to skip. You can run all 5 steps of the background quilting. But I'm on the second step, and that is the tack down of the batting. Again, my batting's cut to size, and so that step wouldn't really do anything. And it may actually move my batting if the embroidery foot catches it or something. So I'm going to use my down arrow to skip. Then the next is the placement for the fabric, and our fabric is much larger, and I've already put it down over the batting. So I'm going to skip that as well. Now I'm going to do the tack down of the fabric, and then we'll move on to the background quilting. So after the quilting, I stitched the stick and then the template, and this cute little ice cream in the background quilting is like our soft serve block that's coming up, and it's too bad it's going to be covered up with this popsicle because that's so cute. So I'm going to change my thread to white. I did this template so it's easier to see, and now I'm going to be placing the fabric down similar to the half square triangles. So the first is to place the blue fabric, and I am going to give it a little bit of a spray. This one will be the only piece that is right side up, and it needs to go to this top and cover just that top portion, and then we'll tack it down. So I'm going to trim this little piece right below that stitching line, and that becomes our placement line for the next piece of fabric. And this will be the white piece. It's going to be right side down. I'll line it up right on that placement line, and then we will stitch that and then do the same thing for the pink. After removing the basting stitches and pressing, I cut the muslin right next to the batting line. This is a background quilting that does not go into the seam allowance. And so I'm going to flip it over, and using my 4.5 by 4.5 inch pop ruler, I will just center the best I can and trim.
Ice cream in a cone. Ice cream, never alone. Scoop it high, scoop it low. Ice cream's the best, don't you know? Ice cream's the best, don't you know?